Hey, what's up, people? This is Manic back again with this video, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about when and how did I start learning American accent. Well, so I remember back when I was some 21 years old, way back in the late of 2018. That I very firstly decided to begin working on my English skills, especially with regard to mastering a native English accent. At first, I had no idea which accent I should learn or work on, because there are varieties of accents like British, American, Canadian, Australian, Scottish, etc. I was quite not sure which one I should work on, as I had already decided that I gotta transform my Indian accent to a reasonably polished native one. After I thought about it deeply, I decided to choose learning the general American accent. The general American accent, or the standard American accent, is an accent which is a non-regional American accent, meaning that people of the United States, talking about the Americans, they do not associate the dialect with any particular part of the United States. And suppose if you talk to an American in a standard accent or general US accent, those American guys will not be able to figure out which part of the United States you're from. And the general American accent is mostly understood by a majority of all educated Americans. And it's also an accent that you tend to hear on American news channels like the CNN. Why? Because I actually didn't think about getting to learn any particular dialect of American English, as it may sound or seem a bit convoluted for me, and also difficult for rest of the non-native English listeners, especially talking about the Indians. Anyways, as I was never born in the United States, or I'd never been to America ever in my 24 years of lifetime. So it was really a bit challenging for me living here in India and delving into learning a new accent. At first, I had absolutely no idea on how and where to start from, because I didn't have any mentor or advisor or like any American friend of mine who could actually guide and help me in the start of my new learning. What I did in the beginning was I started to browse YouTube and started watching gradually plenty of videos related to American accent. I did follow some specific channels on YouTube app like Lingua Marina, Speak English with Vanessa, Go Natural English, and the rest of some others. I also watched not many as I should tell, but quite a few American podcasts and TV shows, and also watched some English news channels like the CNN, NBC News, etc. As I listened, I frequently chose out some specific lines or sentences and wrote it down as in the original text form, followed by the speech patterns, that is, how the speech sounds in the rhythmic way, that is how it actually sounds while spoken by the news anchor. Although I could tell you I tried to copy or struggled to imitate exactly the way as they spoke they spoke English, and I continued this process for the next 3 months. So I also got a material. It's called Mastering the American Accent by Moysen. She is an American accent trainer who specializes in teaching the standard American accent to the non-native ESL students, that is English as a second language, worldwide. From many countries, students do come to Lisa Moysen for getting the learning, which is very authentic, and she's based in the region of Los Angeles, that is LA, in California, the United States. She also has a YouTube channel named Accurate English, and I urge all of you to do check out her channel, and her teaching methods and learning instructions are very easy, and I should tell all of you, her material has proved a miracle for me, because it's indeed very helpful, and now I can talk so much confidently like a native American English speaker, and I don't yet find any more problem while understanding or listening to fast talking Native American speakers, because it was my dream that I wanted to learn to speak English with the American accent, and I somehow succeeded in achieving what I had starved and desired for. Thank you.